I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in.
We're there, folks, deep in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone.
Touchdown! Let's go!
'Cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in.
We're there, folks, deep in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone.
Touchdown! Let's go!
'Cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me.
The following is a live presentation of TPC Sports. The following is a live presentation of TPC Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tampa Bay. My name is Monkey Work, and I'm joined with Nitro. We're here to bring you a game between the Washington Capitals and the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is week 1 of season 2 of the TPCHL. Nitro, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, sir?
Doing fantastic as well. We have the opening face-off. Tampa wins it super cleanly back to their goaltender, and they're in behind the net to bring this puck out. And we should have a pretty good game here. Two teams getting their first real taste of regular season hockey. Both participated in the beginning tournament for the Tornado Championship, and both had mixed results, but Tampa going right to the final. And we'll see how they do in the regular season here. As a shot goes in on Tampa Bay, they cover it up, and we'll have a face-off in their zone.
And nice save there by Travis, making sure that the puck does not go in the first 10 seconds of the hockey game.
Yeah, exactly. You want to make sure you can shut things down at the beginning and the end of every period, just to avoid any massive momentum swings. Tampa Bay, Stamkos ducking in between a bunch of defenders, almost got to the net, and it got picked off. Washington looks to move this out, and they've got numbers coming into the Tampa Bay zone, but ultimately we've got a stoppage in play for a penalty. What was that, a slashing penalty on Stamkos?
That's what it looked like to me. So we'll get some early power play action here by Washington, and they have a very potent power play. So this is not a place that Tampa Bay wants to be, and Stamkos knows better.
Yeah, you don't want to give the grade 8 a chance to get into his office and let one of those bombs fly. As it comes back to him right now, actually, and he's getting set up in his office, looking around, passes off. Working the puck around quite well here on the power play. Still no open lanes just yet. Obi tries to come in the middle. It's picked off. Tampa's going to clear that out and remove the danger.
Yeah, that's one of the things you want to just get the setup going as quickly as possible, and clearing the puck is very well done. So starting all the way on the other side of the ice.
Ovechkin tried a cross-crease pass. It went into the goaltender and came out for a rebound. Quality opportunity there. Didn't quite able to capitalize. Another cross-crease attempt made. Rebound came right out to the player, and Tampa Bay smothers it up for a face-off.
That's a very important job by Vanesky to stop that puck and force the face-off, rather than to dish it out, as we saw last night. A couple of troubles by Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah, Vasilevsky just calmly holding onto it, trusting his players to win the face-off and work things out. No need to pressure the puck at this point in the game.
No, absolutely not.
So we're set for another face-off here in the Tampa Bay zone. Referee's about to drop the puck, and it's won back by Washington. Again, a super clean win that goes all the way back to Holtby. And Washington's going to swing out of their defensive zone, quickly back into Tampa's zone. Quick passes through the middle. Valesky closes the door again, and we'll have another face-off.
This is just controlling the puck by Vasilevsky and, making sure that there's absolutely no rebounds, which is one of the things that we saw last night in the Boston game with Vegas, with lots of rebounds, and they paid for it. So tonight, Vasilevsky took some notes and is doing a better job.
Yeah, exactly. We still got Ovechkin was sitting back there on the point. I'm not sure if that was just a remnant of the power play line still staying out there. But Tampa is able to grab the puck, and they're working their way out here now. Teams are back to even strength, of course, and Tampa's trying to get some sort of an offensive flow going as Washington's plays keep away the puck, dumps it in. Tampa grabs it in the defensive zone and starts to work their own breakout. Hopefully they get a little bit of offensive possession going here. But no, Washington denies that, takes it right away. It's given back over to Tampa, and they work it through the neutral zone. Nice little pass there. Body's just crowding up, no room for anybody to skate. Broke it out and turned back to avoid giving away the puck. That was a good move there. Oh, and all that puck possession caused Washington to get their stick into the feet, and I think we've got a tripping penalty here.
Absolutely, and now we're going to get a chance for the power play of the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we'd like to give our patrons a shout out: Meter, Dino, Slippy, Travis, Taco, Steel, Bama, and Kid Style. Thank you very, very much for your support, and for all of you who are watching us here. So thank you to our patrons.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, and a big shot. I think they're looking for the tip there, and it actually slapped right into their own player. And we've got another face-off coming up here.
And a good save by Holtby right off the face-off, and again, making sure there's absolutely no rebounds. And so our two goaltenders are doing a much better job tonight, making sure that there's absolutely no rebounds and that the pass is cut off as well, so they're not having those cross creases.
Yeah, this is going to be a game set by whoever can get the best traffic, I think, in front of the net. Remove the eyes and really get a snipe up into the corner or something, and you're not going to get much off of the rebounds off any of these goalies tonight, obviously. Another shot came in on Holtby, and he covers it up, and we'll have another face-off.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Holtby knows, and he's been in this situation before, been in the finals, has a ring to show for it. And so he knows what it takes to win a championship. So he's going to hopefully be able to do that with Washington again this year.
Yeah, if you look at the bodies there, just a lot of tying up in the front. The lanes are just not there to work that blast. And I think Tampa's got to get themselves a little bit lower, get a little bit tighter in on Holtby.
Absolutely, and that puck goes into the stands to Lucky Fan in row C100, I believe that was.
Yep, just barely missed the popcorn guy there. Puck starts to come out of the Tampa Bay zone, and unfortunately the pass did not work, the bank pass, and Washington is playing keep away, trying to kill some of that clock off as they throw the puck back into Tampa Bay zone. Chase after it a little bit, keep the pressure on them, keep them honest. And Tampa Bay grabs the puck and begins to work it out as we are back to even strength. Palat goes to cut in. That puck is picked off, and Washington works it back out of the zone. But I think we're going to have an icing call as he did not cross the line there.
So this is a key time now for Washington. They cannot change, and Tampa Bay can. So fresh legs will be out there for the Lightning and tired legs for the Capitals. So we'll see if that has any indication on this faceoff, which is to the left of right of Holtby, rather.
Yeah, it was a big face-off win and a blast. Puck almost made it through, but hit a leg and just went wide off to the corner. Washington comes back in, some quick passing. Tried for the cross crease, did not manage to connect with it. And Tampa breaks it back out. They're working up here, gets in behind the defense. He rows in, and we've got a goal. Beautiful little work around the defenseman there. Just beat him on the outside. Came in, sweet little pass right through the crease, and a tap in. Anthony Cirelli.
Yeah, you were talking about it. We weren't going to see any of those pretty, like, one-timer goals or rebound goals. This is just a pretty play by Cirelli and gets Tampa Bay on the board early as we take a look at the replay here. And it's just a one-timer, and it's just a beautiful goal. Holtby had absolutely no shot. So Tampa Bay with an early 1-0 lead, and we'll see how Washington responds. And there you see the one-timer. Absolutely no chance. And I think Holtby might have actually gotten a little piece of it, but not enough as Cicinelli puts it in the back of the net, and Tampa Bay at 1-0.
Yeah, huge props to Killorn there for how he was able to work around the defenseman and get that pass across. And we'll see if Washington is able to respond to that as we're back in their zone right now. Tampa's keeping the pressure on, getting their man back on side as Washington collects the puck and begins to do a breakout. Come into the zone, quick shot of Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky lets the puck go, and out come the Tampa Bay Lightning. They've got numbers on the Washington Capitals, but they were able to pick off the puck, and it's turned back the other way as the defense of the Tampa Bay Lightning change. Into the zone, they've got some room. They try their own cross crease, but there was too many blue sweaters there. And Tampa Bay Lightning work to break this out. Quick pass up the boards, into the neutral zone, across the red line, and Stamkos is carrying in. They're looking to take a big shot. That gets tipped and off into the crowd. That goes.
Yeah, Lucky Fan, and almost hit the mascot on that one. And Stamkos has one of the harder shots in the NHL. You know, and fans, don't go anywhere because there's another game coming up right after us. We have the Arizona Coyotes and the Toronto Maple Leafs coming up right after us at the top of the hour, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Austin Matthews going to be facing off against his hometown. Should be a good match. As we watch Tampa Bay work it back into the neutral zone, immediately stuffed by the Washington Capitals as they try to find a seam here, passing it back to the D. Big blast, and nobody in front to put any pressure, so he passes the puck out, works around behind the net, and Tampa Bay should be clear of the zone here any moment. And just trying to weave through the traffic as the Washington Capitals are doing an excellent job of just clogging that neutral zone. Quick shot, should have hit the net. There was nobody in front, but he missed it, must have rolled off the stick, and Washington breaks it back out. Turns back and manages to keep that puck in possession, and then it's passed out. We've got a huge 3-on-1 breaking in. He dives down. Oh, and he tried to pass it through the man who was laying on the ground. Couldn't quite get it. Washington breaks it back out. One man in against three defenders. Vasilevsky, easy save. We're going to have a face-off.
And that's a missed opportunity for Tampa. Very poor play, in my opinion, there, because that should have been an easy cross crease that they could have put it up. But give Washington the credit, clogging up some more of that lanes, and again the score remains 1-0 in favor of Tampa with 15 seconds to go.
Yeah, as we close out this period here, Tampa does one more rush, wasn't successful, and Washington clears the puck. And we head to the locker room, with a score of 1-0. Tampa Bay is up 1-0 over the Washington Capitals.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking the lead into the locker room after 20 minutes of play. Again, Holtby doing what he does best, and Vasilevsky on his side. And it's just that one small mistake so far that has cost us. So we'll take a look at some of the saves by both of the goaltenders. Very sharp here tonight. And then, of course, the one goal that was put into the back of the net by the Tampa Bay Lightning here this evening. And as we take a look at our stats from period number 1, shots are 8-4 in favor of Washington, hits are 3-1 in favor of Washington, time of attack about a minute's difference, and that passing is identical. Face-offs are 8-6, and neither team able to connect on the power play as we go into period number 2.
Yeah, as you look at that time on attack, with the power play time being even, that minute and a half of extra time that Washington had on attack, I think really shows that they had, while the scoreboard may not show it, seems like they had more control of that period, and we'll see how things play out here in a second. Face off the dot, and Washington wins it, and right into the zone they come. Looking to find an open man, and blasted from just at the hash marks, but it was blocked by a Tampa Bay player. They respond, bringing it back out, and almost lose it, juggle it around, and Washington manages to get that puck back under control. Again, big slap right from the top of the circle. They just need to get more bodies in front. They're getting possession, they're getting into the zone, but if you give Holtby clean looks at the puck if you give Vasilevsky a clean look at the puck all night, he'll just make that save time after time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Tampa Bay wins the face-off, and we are back out. Stamkos carrying the puck in. He circles a little bit at the top of the circle and takes a quick shot. He had people in front. They just were not able to tip it for him, and passes it back to the defense. Puck comes out. Washington tries to do a quick break, and they're run off on the boards. Tampa just controls the puck down their defensive zone and tries to do a quick breakout while Washington is changing. But they caught the puck in the neutral zone and are right back in on the attack. Puck comes through the middle, bounces around some feet, and Tampa has managed to get the puck and break out of their zone. Cicerelli comes in. Oh, tried to pass it back. Coleman's got the puck and works it through the half boards. Tried to just walk it across the line. That puck squirted over, and we're offside.
Absolutely, and they got to be a little more careful about that too. With the face-off out of the zone now, let's see what Washington is able to do. Let's see if they can get some sustained offense. Not so much so far.
No, the control they had in the first period. Oh, as a quick pass through the middle, and a nice opportunity for Tampa Bay there to come up 2-0. Evaporated, but yeah, this period feels to be a little bit more in Tampa's favor in terms of pressure and pace. But Washington is holding onto the puck here now, just working it around, keeping it away from Tampa, getting it out of the danger zone, through the neutral, and they've got a clean break in on net. And it's a goal. Vasilevsky tried his best, but was not able to stop Eller as Eller gets in behind the defense, walks in all alone, does a nice little deke, and buries it. We have a tie game.
Yeah, that was Eller really, and he waited it out. As we take a look at the replay, we'll get a couple of looks at it. He breaks in, and then it's one-on-one, and he let Vasilevsky commit first, and that's when he was able to lift over to the left pad. Take a look at this replay. He waits, Vasilevsky goes down right over the left pad and into the back of the net, and it's a tie game here, and it is an important goal for Tammy. Again, he waited out Vasilevsky, made him commit, and once he had him committed, he knew that he could put it right over the top of that pad and into the back of the net and silences this crowd here in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that little leg lift, I think, made the goalie flinch. And when you got a breakaway, it's whoever moves first is at the disadvantage. And Tampa's got some work to go as they come in here. Oh, and cross crease all alone. And Holtby bails out the Washington Capitals, keeping this game tied. That was a beautiful chance. Washington comes in, and an empty net. Shoots it. The rebound was sitting there, and Vasilevsky was out, but it hit the post. Puck rings around the board. Tempo is picking up big time here, and both teams getting some quality chances. Tampa's back in the offensive zone, working the puck around. Big smash shot, save, and Tampa tries to get another crack at it. Washington clears it out, and this is going to be for icing. Yeah, like what you hear? Well, want to be here for our next broadcast? Well, find out when we stream at our Facebook page at TPC Sports Live or on Twitter at TPC Sports Live. And don't forget, following this broadcast, there will be another one as the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Arizona Coyotes face off at 8 p.m. Eastern. Washington breaking back into the zone here. Slap shot, misses the net by a country mile. Tampa breaks the puck out. Washington was on a change. They've got an opportunity to get in here with numbers. And we've got another quick slap shot that missed the net. There was an opportunity there, possibly for a pass maybe, as Washington breaks it in, and they've got room. Both teams looking to do this cross-crease pass pretty consistently. And it all comes down to who's able to get the bodies in place and cut off the passes. Tampa looks like they've got another chance here. Breaks in, and Holtby covers that up.
Easy save by Holtby. Holtby did not want to flinch. He waited for the shot to come and then just put himself in front. And the goalpost for both sides has been the goaltender's best friend. Look at the faceoffs, 12-7 in favor of Tampa Bay. There's number 13.
Yep. Face-off wins are incredibly important depending what zone they're in. Oh, is that cross-crease pass? He was ready and loaded, and the stick lift came at just the right time and busted that up, or that might have been a go-ahead goal right there for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Killorn carries the puck in, does a quick pass, it's picked off, and Washington carries it out of the zone. Nice little pass. Oh, that rolled over top of Vasilevsky and managed to hit the post and not go in. The offense has definitely picked up here in the second period. While we haven't been rewarded with as many goals, we've definitely got lots of opportunities. Tampa works it around, quick tip attempt, and it was blocked. Tampa holding the puck in the zone for quite a while, gets bounced all the way back to their area. They go back in control, but since they sent it back, there was no icing. We got a break here, potentially. Oh, but just comes across and gets that stick out and keeps it out of the feet. Washington breaks back into the Tampa Bay zone. No whistles here. This is some pretty free-flowing hockey as they're going end-to-end, back and forth, and pretty exciting stuff here.
Yeah, absolutely. Both goaltenders doing what they do best and making sure that they keep their teams in this.
Big shot, save, and quick pass out to Stamkos. He works across, sees Kucherov, crossed. Oh, another nice little passing play that just didn't quite get rewarded. We're not able to clear the zone. The last shot in on net gets hit by their own player. Working around with the D, very nice. Bounces it off the backboards, and Washington will clear the puck out. Tampa Bay cuts off one of their passes in the neutral zone, comes around behind the net, scoops it up, and swings out for another breakout. Kucherov through the neutral zone, busting in. Tampa Bay does a quick line change as well. Rebound comes out, one of the rare ones we've seen of those tonight. Puck goes into the corner, back out to the blue line. Tampa Bay is working it around. That time of possession that we saw at the end of last period is going to be dramatically different this period. As Tampa Bay loses possession in the offensive zone, Washington comes in at the dying seconds of this period, does a cross crease, doesn't quite connect. Tampa Bay is just trying to get this puck and kill the last few seconds of the period. As the horn sounds, we go into the second period tied 1-1.
Yeah, so we were 1-0 at the end of one, and Washington has tied this hockey game here in the second period. What an outstanding defensive effort by both of our goaltenders here tonight. They have been on fire. There you see the shots that were missed. That was one of the goal posts, and then again, here's that play, waited it out and put it into the back of the net behind Vasilevsky, and he will know to not ever make that mistake again to commit. So let's take a look at our stats. 14-14, our shots are dead even, as is our score. Hits are 4-1 in favor of the Capitals, and time of attack just a little bit in favor of the Capitals. Passing pretty much even, but just a little bit in favor of Tampa Bay. And then faceoffs 13-7 in favor of the Lightning. Neither team has yet to score on the power play, as they both had their chances in period number 2. So what I'm looking for in period number 3 is who's going to be that star to step up for either team. Is it going to be one of the fourth liners that steps up tonight and just gets one of those garbage goals, or is it going to be one of these pretty goals that we've seen before? That's what I'm looking forward to into period number 3.
Yeah, I'm noticing through the first two periods, the team that I think actually performed better in the period actually got outscored in both periods. I thought Washington owned period 1, but went down by a goal. I thought Tampa owned period 2, but went down by a goal in that period. So we'll see how this plays out in the third period, whether the better team actually manages to get the puck in the net and take home the W on this one. Washington busting into the zone. They've got some bodies too far behind the net to take that shot. Hits the back of the net, and Tampa Bay breaks it out. Ovechkin tries to pass, and I think we've got an offside here as some of the Tampa Bay players got crowded up at the blue line.
Yeah, a little bit of crowding up like you just mentioned at the blue line. So they'll just have to take it on the face-off and see if they can do anything better with it.
Nice little kick play off the face-off back to the defenseman. Patiently waiting for a lane to open up and works into the zone, but Washington was able to capitalize on some good stick work and break it out of the zone. We got a one-on-one, one-on-two, quick smash shot right onto the goalie, and he was up to the task. Tampa was just working it through the zone. They've got lots of lanes. There we go. There is our go-ahead goal as one of those rare rebounds, just a smashing, punishing shot. And nothing that Holtby could do to keep a hold of that as it comes down and Braden Point buries it to the back of the net.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at how this happened. There's the first save. Braden Point sitting there waiting for the rebound, and Holtby was hoping for his play. Take a look at that replay. Bang, and he actually almost got over. He was just about a smidgen too late for getting over, and Tampa Bay now with a 2-1 lead with 16:30 to go in regulation. So let's see what Washington is able to do with time against them now.
Yeah, lots of time left in the game. Momentum could swing either way. But the way this game has gone thus far, it's been interesting to see how low the scoring has been given how high paced and how high action this game has been. The goaltenders have really made the difference. Tampa Bay had a little bit of a possession time there in the zone, but Washington was able to clear it out. They're working it around. Going to come back to the defense, I think. Yep. And as they pass it around, just keeping it away from Tampa Bay, trying to find a lane. Too many blue shirts in front of the net, and they were just able to keep that puck away from the goalie altogether. Tampa Bay breaking in, tried to reach back to the trailing man, and Washington was able to pick off that pass. Working in, quick shot. Oh! That was almost a case. I'm not sure if Vasilevsky was trying to pass that out, if they just got a rebound, but it came back out right in front of him, and he was able to keep that from getting any more dangerous. As we have one of the rare penalties here.
Tampa, and a chance for them to expand on their lead. So this is going to be Kovalchuk going to the penalty box here. So let's take a look at what happened here. Looks like he tripped out the player. So Ilya Kovalchuk, former New Jersey Devil, former Atlanta Thrasher, in the penalty box here tonight.
Yeah, Kovalchuk, not known for taking a ton of penalties, but just trying to reach for that puck, trying to desperately get some possession time back so they can get some offensive going, and tripped up the player. Big laydown by the Washington Capitals there, blocking a shot a moment ago. That was beautiful to see. As Tampa Bay is just trying to work this power play, Washington clears it out of the zone, and Tampa will regroup. Tries a quick pass up, and that's picked off. Washington breaks in. And they had numbers actually coming back there on the penalty kill and just weren't able to capitalize. Tampa Bay, quick shot. No go. And they're going to sit up here in the zone here on the power play. Again, player laying down the ice, manages to cut off the pass. Got to elevate those. Smash from the back end of the blue line. Works in behind the net. Washington clears the puck. And we'll have some change-ups of the power play and the penalty kill, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Get some fresh feet out there for the last rush.
Comes in. Oh, he holds up, spins, and there we go. That was beautiful. He came up. He realized he was not going to have a shot short side on Holtby. Turned around, found the trailing player coming in. The fence had already committed to him. Nice pass across, and Holtby had no chance. A wide open net and nobody around him.
Tyler Johnson just waiting at the doorstep. That is how goals 2 and 3 were scored. Again, odd man rush, taking a look, setting it up, and he's at that angle. He was actually behind the goal line, and what a goal, and what a chance. So Tampa Bay with a 3-1 lead here late, about halfway through the period. Still plenty of time for Washington, but they got to get them some pucks on the net for Vasilevsky if they want to have any shot of getting to overtime.
Yeah, this period is playing out a lot like the second period did, where I just see Tampa setting the pace, keeping control of the puck a little bit more, and in this case, the puck's going in for them rather than going in for Washington. So Washington may have to change up some of their strategies here to close out this third period and try to get something going to make up this 2-goal difference. Washington stuffing Tampa Bay as they tried to break out of their zone, right back in, and passing plays, well done. Keep that puck in the offensive zone. Tampa's able to grab it, and they're going to work it right up the boards here as they skate it out. For them right now, time is in their favor, and they're probably not going to be trying too many risky passes. They'll be keeping control of that puck and just working it into the offensive zone as best they can. Puck comes in behind the Tampa Bay net by Washington. Quick shot, but just goes wide of the net. Working it around, and quick shot on, snapshot, saved by Vasilevsky, and we're going to have a face-off in the Tampa Bay zone.
So while we have a quick second, we'd like to give our patrons a shout. Meaner, Dino, Slippy, Travis, Taco, Steel, Bama, and Kidsal. We'd like to thank you and all of our patrons for your support. We could not be here without you.
Yes, thank you everybody for all the support you do with TPC Sports. Tampa Bay just missed an opportunity there, and Washington will break it back out. They're doing everything they can to try to set up here. They're working back to the point very well, finding some passing lanes. Tampa's not pushing in them. There's collapsing in front of the net, patiently waiting. We've got an opening coming here, and all the blue jerseys just convene on the puck right in front of the net and just stuff out any opportunity. We have an icing as that puck crossed center ice and then was dumped back in. And this puck is going all the way down to the Washington Capitals and for a faceoff.
And they won't be able to change. So fresh legs for Tampa, not fresh legs for Washington. Chance to pretty much put this game on the wraps if they're able to score a quick goal here.
Yeah, Shattenkirk tried a quick little knuckle shot, and it was tipped by somebody in front and then cut off before it actually reached the net. Tampa, again, you can just see them all just converging on any of the puck carriers as soon as they cross the blue line and not giving any room for the Washington Capitals to get set up. Washington carries the puck from behind the net and starts working it down into the Tampa Bay zone. Tampa Bay players, again, just crowding up that middle section of the ice and are able to pick that off. Washington not getting any chance to move the puck through the center of the ice and getting it close to the net. Tampa, big shot, just misses the corner of the net, comes around the boards, and Washington almost had a chance there on a break before. I didn't catch who that was, but they just got rocked, and they're struggling to get back to their feet and get back to the bench. Receives the pass, comes into the zone, 3-4 blue shirts back, and quick pass across, but nobody was home. Tampa Bay cuts off the pass, and they're going to clear it out of the zone. At this point in the game, they are just trying to control where that puck is going. Oh, and an excellent opportunity as the puck bounced off Holtby's pad, but the player was almost behind the net by the time he received it, was able to get a clean shot. I think
this play that Tampa Bay is showing right now reminds me of the old New Jersey Devils when they would just trap up that neutral zone and just clog everything up. 4-man back for 1-man forward, and we're seeing it here again for Tampa.
Kovalchuk almost had an excellent opportunity there as he managed to break in behind some of that defense, but Vasilevsky cut it off. Tampa Bay coming in, cross crease again, and that will put the nail in the coffin because with 36 seconds left, Tampa Bay is up 4-1.
Exactly, and just as I was mentioning, waiting for their opportunities to Quebec with the goal here to, as you said, put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. And realistically, on the 3 goals that were scored here in this period by Tampa, I'd say Holtby had a chance on 0 of them. Almost got a cross again on this one, but just not enough. Maybe got a piece of it with the glove. I'm not able to short her from that angle, but the Tampa Bay Lightning have really clogged everything up, not allowing Washington to get anything going here in this third period, especially once they took that 2-1 lead. They just started clogging things up more and more. Again, you see it here, 4-man back, 1-man forward.
Yeah, they've done an excellent job in the defensive zone, and when they've managed to get into the offensive zone, their passing has been perfect. And like you said, Holtby's not had any chance on these. If anything, he's kept this game closer than maybe it should be. As another shot rings in on Holtby, he does a quick pass out, and Washington's going to get one last drive down here, but it won't be enough to change the outcome of this game, as Tampa Bay is going to win the first game of their season here in Season 2 of the TPCHL.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't go anywhere, because at the top of the hour, we're going to have the Arizona Coyotes and the Toronto Maple Leafs coming up straight away right after. So we'll give you some stats, get everything reset for you, and then again, we're going to have our second game of back-to-backs here tonight. So let's take a look at some of the replays here from tonight's hockey game here, as the mascot on the ice for Tampa Bay. I'm not exactly sure who that is, which one, but they're just seeing some of the plays, and there's Johansson's goal. He was behind the goal line on that one, and the fans here had a lot to cheer about him in this third period. And there's the second goal by Paudette, and the one that pretty much finished it off for them. And taking a look at just a couple more replays here, just again some of the plays, and then again, Holtby really, as you mentioned early in the broadcast, he really kept it maybe closer than than it was. All right, so let's get our final statistics here. 4-1 is your final, 24 shots to 21 in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 9 hits to 3, so Washington definitely did better in the hitting department and the time of attack, believe it or not. Passing was dead even. Faceoffs were 19 to 10 in favor of the Lightning, and neither team able to score this evening on the power play. So both of the head coaches going into week number 2 are going to have to figure out some way to score some goals on the power play. But that third period was the difference. 10 shots on goal in that period, and again, Holtby was a good reason why the score was the way it was. But again, no fault of his. He did the best he could, and like I said, he really kept this team in it as long as he could. But Tampa Bay just kept shooting on it, and then again, once they got that lead, they just clogged everything up and didn't allow Washington to even get very much going.
Yeah, hockey is a game of adjustments, and Tampa Bay looked at what was served to them in the first period, made some adjustments to their game. You can see it in the shot count. They only had a couple of shots in the first period and then 10 shots in the second and third, respectively. And just were able to do some nice quick passing in front of the net and get some beautiful one-timers to go. So, and their defensive adjustments to clog up that middle there once they felt they had the lead, it was well played. I think both teams will be interesting to watch as we move forward here in the season, and I hope everybody stays tuned to watch more of the games that are coming. As mentioned, there will be another game here at 8 p.m. Eastern as the Toronto Maple Leafs take on the Arizona Coyotes. And on behalf of everybody here at TPC Sports, my name is Monkey Work. I'm here joined by Nitro, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic night, and I'll talk to you again soon in about 25 minutes.